All right, Chris Ruddy, we're going to call him in about 5 minutes, founder of Newsmax, the guy that exposed the Clinton Chronicles, the executions, the deaths, all of it, one of the preeminent people exposing that back in the day. Obviously runs one of the biggest news sites in the world. He's going to be joining us coming up to talk about his discussion with the president over the weekend at dinner, dealing there in Mar-a-Lago, Florida, at his estate and public club, or private club, about what happened. You know, I almost don't even want to get into this because I'm telling you, 99% of the attacks on Infowars, we don't cover. Okay, we don't cover it because it just gets boring. But if it's informative and if it can show you how they're manipulating, then I'll play it. So at the bottom of the hour, we've got John Olliver, who took a 2-month hiatus after he was defeated and after all his globalism didn't work. Another person from the UK here lecturing us down our nose how bad America is. When Paul Watson does it from the UK, he's supporting what founded the country and our sovereignty, just like we supported his Brexit. We supported the people of the UK. We didn't get involved in their life. We just said, we support you and your sovereignty. Same thing Paul does. He's more American than 99% of the Americans I know. Of course, it was Brits like him that founded this country back in 1776. Because that all came out of the Magna Carta. 1776 belongs to England. It was a fight between brothers, a fight between cousins, as Winston Churchill said. Read his 3-volume set, The History of the English-Speaking Peoples. It's powerful. I read that when I was about 14 years old. Couldn't put it down. But people think, you know, America's some anti-British thing. It's not. Look at our red, white, and blue. The reforms that had taken 600 years to get going in England finally crystallized here. And their parliament voted not even to have war with us at first. Till the king showed up and said, it's your duty, we're going to war. King George III. So that's one reason they lost, is the people weren't behind it. They were fighting their cousins, literally. Literally their cousins. So when Paul Watson promotes freedom, it's absolutely welcome here in America. But when John Olliver, with his, it's just like Piers Morgan, coming here, has his own darn bodyguards, and he makes fun of Hicks and guys in cowboy hats and our guns. Then, dude, if you don't love it, leave it. And look, you have your free speech here if you're a citizen. I get it. I have my free speech to say, get the hell out, man. I don't mind you switching sides and fighting for things you believe in, but when you come here and act like you're an American and then lecture us all day, you're walking on the fighting side of me. To quote the late, great Merle Haggard, you're walking on the fighting side of me, running down a way of life that our fighting men fought and died to keep. You don't love it, leave it. Let this song be a warning to you. You're running down my country, hoss. You're walking on the fighting side of me. Yeah, you're walking on the fighting side of me. Running down a way of life. And that's all you do, is you run us down because you hate us, because we're freer than you. We're not domesticated. So you sit there and do your Islamic worship all day long. You run all the rest of your Orthodox liberal crap. We don't want it. Your ratings are in the toilet. You're a joke. They brought you back revamped out of the gates to attack yours truly. After you lectured us that Donald Trump could never win over and over again, because, you know, you're the intellectual. Everybody knows the British accent's intellectual, even though there's no facts behind it. And now you make fun of me out of context and I'll go, look at this loon. Hey, boy, people want legitimacy. They want real. They want to hear somebody that can speak to them and touch them inside. That's what I'm doing. If I'm one thing, I'm genuine. If I'm one thing, I'm real. If I'm one thing, I say what I say. You better believe it. You better know it. That's why they always attack and say, I'm a sellout, or I'm illegitimate, or I did this, or I did that. Yeah, I'm a sellout to my family in this country and freedom. Sold out a long time ago. There's not going to be getting me, because I sold out from the time I was conscious that I wanted freedom. I sold out to justice. I sold out to free market. I sold out to Jesus Christ. Absolutely. You bet I'm a sellout all the way. I'm not a bully and I'm not a scumbag, and I'm going to stand up against bullies and I'm going to run you over because I'm a stronger man, because I got God on my side, punk. Look, I'm not going to sit here and say, see, I told you so, that communist Chinese-style net censorship was coming to the web, because it's already here. It's being announced. The way you keep the internet open and free is you get involved more than ever. Go to Infowars.com/app. A new battleship in the fight. Infowars Live, available right now. We're looking for a crew to man it. You gonna sit down and play games and be a trendy? Or are you gonna be part of history? Don't sit by and let the internet and free speech be stolen from you. Take action.